So this is what we're up to lately. It's kind of hard to tell, but trying to ungoopify some of the trim here. This trim's original to the house and we're trying to keep it. So I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. Over here, you can see right in here, all that. It's like glue or something. Trying to pick all that out, shave that down so that when I actually paint the outside over here, which will be a different color, it'll be like an off tan brown, and then gonna paint the inside here the same color and then leave these white. So it's kind of crucial that I have a nice decent line here. So I'm trying to work on that, fixing a lot of cracks, fixing a lot of holes, fixing a lot of all sorts of stuff. There's some patchwork on the ceiling still I'm getting done. That's just like the first coat, just to kind of bed it. Couldn't find my spatula that I normally use, so it kind of looks pretty shoddy, but that's kind of old right there. And then that crack that runs along there, trying to fix that. But that all was primed right there. So hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of color on here soon. Here you can see better where I've kind of pulled out some of that gunkiness right in here. And then, yeah, so I can have a better line like what's over here. Looks better. So there's that kind of boring stuff. But got that set up, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But on the TV is actually this bad boy down here. It is a 8-channel home security system. It's pretty cool. It's probably not going to be chilling there the whole time. Might remove it and move it elsewhere. But yes, finally found out what that is. Cool little story. 1881. This German painter. It's Young Jesus. Saw it at a flea market. Had to have it. Bought it. Found out it's something kind of cool. But yeah, painted in here. I think you've seen this in another video. Looks pretty decent, not too bad. I don't know if I ventured in here into the bedroom lately. This is our guest bedroom right now, for the time being. Got some of my stuff in here. I've primed the walls, they are ready for paint. Stripped the floors. There was some ugly linoleum, 70s kind of peel and stick stuff. So I tore all that out. So this is ready basically to be resurfaced, which probably another week or so I'll rent the buffer and we'll get all this sanded down. We're probably going to start with the living room, the dining room first, and then kind of spread around from there and get this room done probably after that. So on and so forth. But yeah, just put the netting up here just to make it look somewhat like a bedroom. But the walls are somewhat level. I've got to check for cracking. Some of the cracks that I've patched have kind of resurfaced, but for the most part it's pretty smooth. Once you put a coat of paint on there, you shouldn't notice it too much. Oh hey, that was me. But yeah, a little bit more work over here on this side behind the door, stuff like that. The laundry chute, the original laundry chute. I don't know if I've showed people this. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I have showed. But yeah, there's one on this level too. I don't think I've shown it behind the door. But yeah, got that done. Floor looks pretty cool right now. I think we're gonna go with probably an amber shellac kind of thing. More closer to the color over there, not the dark stuff. We like the dark stuff, but we think it would clash too much with the actual trim that covers most of the house. So, got an outlet in the middle of the floor too. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to wonder what that was actually for, if it was a servant's call, or what. But, onto the fun stuff, and cleaning up like a madman. Remember this? This was all crap Still crap, my crap though. Air conditioner, they left it from former tenants. Works surprisingly well. It just needs to be put back together. It's like it fell out the window, but all the pieces are there. It just needs to be actually clicked back into place. But the coffin, the desk, the Fang desk. Still trying to unpack a lot of the stuff. It's difficult when you're actually doing a lot of work to the house. But yeah, we filled the whole 20 yard again. Same as the other video, just a giant, massive dumpster. But yeah, a lot of my stuff here, a lot of decoration stuff. So once we actually get this level painted, we can actually start getting through some of this stuff and putting it up, like curtains and stuff and clocks and things of that nature, and trim and stuff like that. Yeah, just odd and end stuff, buttoning stuff up. But this room will probably be done next spring. Needs some work, needs some windows. Probably got a couple $1,000s worth of windows that I need replaced in here just to make it more economical. But yeah, so we got that done. This was insane. I can't even explain to you. I wish I would have videoed during the process. But also, here's another thing. They cited, this was actually a screened-in porch. This, we were thinking, was the original porch to the house. So that's all the original wood siding, which is in fairly decent condition. It's not terrible. It's not rotted. It's just, you know, the paint's peeling off, so you can just strip off the paint, which be careful, wear a respirator if you can, because lead dust, everything like that. But yeah, I'm thinking if I strip all this stuff off, it's probably going to be right there. And I think it'd kind of add a cool feature to the house to actually have the original, but then have it, it's insulated really well with cellulose. It's already been plugged up and stuff. But yeah, thinking about keeping it, debating on it. But yeah, just painting it up and making it look like a room. But give me a break here and I'm going to meet you in the garage. All right, folks, I'm gonna make the mad dash here. It's pouring rain, so hopefully I don't get too wet. Unlocked. Whew. Oh, here we are, the garage. Some people that know from the other video, this place was completely packed. Like, and by packed, I mean it was full packed. Hang on. Click on this light. That doesn't want to work anyway. I gave up on life. But yeah, you can see a little bit. This needs to be resurfaced in here. There's some graffiti and some stuff I'm not too happy about in here from the former tenants. Just to clarify, I'm not a Nazi. Not a white supremacist. So swastika's gotta go. But yeah, probably springtime, gonna unboard the windows, see if we can get some glass block in there or something like that. Put some furring strips on the outside of the garage, side it to match the house. Garage door actually works. I was surprised by that. It needs a little bit of work. I'll show you. That thing right there, it's basically a counterweight spring system a little bit. The spring works as a counterweight to be able to keep constant tension on the rail system, to be able to drive it back up to give it that final kind of oomph a little bit, keep constant tension. Back in the day, they used to use weights, you know, with leverage of the person manually, and then it would go up. But things have changed, but that needs to be fixed. So that's, you know, a little bit down the line, but now the wife can actually park her car in here. But yeah. Got a bunch of chemicals here. This is all the chemicals that were kind of from the basement and from the garage. Just a whole bunch of stuff that I can't just throw away. Also, this is a public reminder. Do not throw things like this away here. You can see there's motor oil, there's isopropyl alcohol, paint, stuff like that. Paint is not a big thing. Paint, a lot of people don't know, they store it in their basement for years and years and years. But what you do is you add an additive to it, which is a solidifier. You add it to latex paint, it'll basically curdle. It'll turn hard and you can throw it away in your normal waste. So that's the way to take care of that. But stuff like this, like, you know, Raid, Roundup, stuff like that, do not throw away in regular trash. Do not. Find your hazardous waste plant. Usually they're open on like 1 day a week in some place. In Grand Rapids, they're open on a Wednesday from like 8 to 7 or something like that. But do it that way. Give them a call ahead of hand, you know, and say, hey, I've got a whole bin, you know, explain your situation. Oftentimes they'll take it no problem because they're more happy that you're going to actually dispose of it the way that it should be. But that is the way to do that. Don't throw it away. Don't throw oil away in the trash. Please. Thank you. But this is everything that's been in here. So let me take a step back. Garage is relatively big, actually. It's a 1-stall garage with kind of like enough room on the side for almost another car. Like if you had a Fiat, it might fit there. Who knows? But it's vacuumed. It's been swept. That's why the vacuum's still out here. I need to still do a little bit of buttoning up, but yeah, it's not too bad. Did a lot of work. Thanks, Dad, for helping me. Man is a good man. Got this original potbelly stove too. Dropped the lid of that on my foot last night and on my knee. Bounced off my knee and hit my toe. So yeah, beat myself up. But I'll meet you in the basement now. And on to the basement. There's a lot of work that still needs to yet to be done in here, but we've got a lot done, actually. It doesn't look like it. But this is my basement. It was trashed. So much stuff in here. The guy was a woodworker, so there was dressers, there was just random crap. Yeah, but this was, you can't really tell, but it was a shelf right here. Because my camera doesn't wear on work, but there's a shelf here. That was all taken care of. There's buckets and buckets of buckets of buckets of stuff here. The only reason why these ones are here is because there is more chemicals. Yes, more Raid and spray paint and things of that nature. So that needs to be taken care of in a different manner that I just spoke about. Very serious thing. Same with over here. Just all sorts of crap. Still got to go through it again. Because some of it I can throw away, but some of it I just, to be safe, just tossed it in there for a minute in the whole process of trying to get everything done. But this needs to be cleaned up a little bit, this area. Haven't really done too much aside from just cleaning it, which we got done yesterday. Just getting stuff out. We haven't done the buttoning up of cleaning. But that is the original laundry chute. Pretty interesting. I don't know if it's original house. I was probably done sometime in the 60s or 70s or something like that. I don't know if it's got an actual date on it. Be interesting. Guaranteed by Good Housekeeping. But I believe it actually has, somewhere here is the original brochure that went along with it. But yeah, my guess is 60s, 70s, something like that. But yep, a lot of this stuff we just didn't have room. Ran out of room, plain and simple. Filled that dumpster up pretty quick. But yeah, over here actually, interestingly enough, we always thought this was a table when we were coming down here just trying to clean and pack stuff up just to get rid of it. Until my wife almost cut her frickin' hand off. She realized there was a blade in the middle of the dang table. It's not a table. It's a table of sorts, but it's a table saw. So, yeah, she almost sliced her freaking hand off. But I don't know if you can see. See if I'll take you guys over here. Oh, yeah, you can't see nothing. But you can see my hand. Pretty much right there is the saw blade. So we haven't fired it up yet or anything like that. But, yeah, that'd be kind of interesting if that worked. Wouldn't mind having that downstairs in the basement and help with a lot of the woodwork that needs to be done in the house. So, but yeah, it's getting there. Once we actually, probably springtime, we'll clean this up here in the winter best we can. And then regroup in the springtime and throw the rest of the stuff away. But over here, there was a bunch of bifold doors. Hundreds of them, pretty much. Really can't see because it's dark and my flash doesn't want to come on. But yeah, right there is actually a work table that the previous owner had. He was a woodworker. He was a stained glass maker. So there's actually sheets, giant sheets in here that he would probably lay out to actual size for like churches for stained glass. And they're just really ornate. So I'm going to see if there's anybody around town who might be willing to want them or purchase them or anything of the sort. I've got some stained glasses that need to be fixed. So maybe there is a little bit of trade in the works. That'd be pretty awesome. But that's pretty much where we're at right now. Hopefully, sometime soon, this will be all cleaned out so we can actually see the whole entire huge basement. It feels gigantic now. But yeah, then we'll probably partition it off and finish it at some point in time. But that's it for now. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I realize I haven't been doing much. Haven't got the wedding photos back yet. Been getting little teasers here and then because he took like, I think 6,000 photos or something like that. Maybe even more. I think it was 6,000 each and we had 2 photographers. So it's a lot of photos that need editing. But yeah, that's that. But once we get that back, I'll let you guys know. Thanks.